What's going on YouTube? My name is Mike247, host of the Future Van Lodgers of America show. Let's go! A little tired right now. I just dropped the wife off at work, and as you see the lovely palm trees behind me and the shopping cart and the gigantic ass parking lot behind me, that means that I am at a mega mall. I am basically at an outlet mall here in town known as Ontario Mills Mall. Ontario Mills. And Ontario Mills is an outlet mall. It's over a mile long. I think almost like a mile and a half long. But the thing that matters most to this video is that big ass parking lot that you see before us. That big ass parking lot is the reason why I decided to film this video, because this parking lot is huge. And the beauty of this thing is that if you guys are looking for a safe place to park your van during the day, I don't really know so much about the night. My wife gets off at 9 o'clock one of these nights. I'll come out here and we'll try to film another video to see. But safe place to park your van during the day, maybe while you're at work or you're out doing some stuff, or you just want a safe place to come and rest during the daytime. I mean, all the way up until at least 9 o'clock at night, possibly even 10 o'clock at night. Because as Bob Wells always tells us, you should have multiple spaces. You should have at least 5 spaces, and that's 5. My hands are holding my keys. 5 spaces that you can go to park your vehicle at various times. So if you made an outlet mall, or even just a regular mall, but preferably an outlet mall with a gigantic ass parking lot, one of your places, you could veritably park your van there from the crack of dawn until, and even into the night of the morning, until well into 10 p.m. at night. Because let's face it, this is a big ass fucking parking space. And even if you have a not so stealth van like our passenger vans that we see, folks that have windows all over their vans and you can see inside their vans, nobody can tell you to leave from a parking space here. You could be in that mall working, you could be in that mall shopping from the crack of dawn until 10 o'clock at night or 11. And that's the beauty of these big ass mall spaces. This is haven for, stealth parking, as it would be, parking spaces. Let's just see. They have shade. I'm parked up underneath the shade right now. And as I'm walking out in the sun, it's a little bit more oppressive. But you could get to one of them parking spaces way out back. As you see, the sign says, "Where did you park?" And you can make it really good. You can find a really nice space. You can move around. Hell, you could park on a daily basis, 24/7 at a mall just like this, and never have to move your van. Beyond moving it around the parking space. This place is so big and your van is so nondescript that you could park in here today, on the other side of that space over there tomorrow, on the other side of another space over there the next day. You could have a whole week's worth of parking here and they wouldn't even know you were here. So, I'm going into the mall because this is where I get my little workout or whatever. But look at that parking lot behind me, folks. It should give you options for the folks, like for instance Renee Apra, who have mentioning that she was running out of places to park. No, Renee, as long as you have a mall, as long as you have an apartment complex, you can find an apartment complex and you can park your van by their dumpster area. You can park your van in the visitor parking and stay there all day and all night. It's visitor parking. Nobody's gonna come up and ask you, "Hey, are you here visiting?" I'm in the visitor parking space. And you got apartment complexes, you got parking garages. You can go into a parking garage or free parking garage and you can just go from floor to floor if you need to. It's the possibilities are endless. So I'm going inside the mall right now. We're going into entry number 1. Those are the doors. As the doors open for us. But I just wanted to bring that out to you guys and give you guys some encouragement on places that you can go for parking in this van life, so that you're not out in areas where you risk difficulties with the authorities. Because that's the worst thing you want to do, is have a situation where you're somewhere where people don't want you and they know you're there, and they both know that you don't want to be there. So just, that was on my heart. Wanted to share that with you guys. As you guys know, it's Sunday, game day. Go these guys. And appreciate you guys watching. and all of that stuff. But yeah, you definitely have options. You know, you just gotta think outside of the box sometimes. Think about places you can go. You got your office complexes and your you know, your repair shops too. Renee, this is a really good option that you can do. You've got repair shops. If you go to your discount auto parts stores or your Pep Boys, I mean, if you go online, you can find out where every single Pep Boy is in your area, every single one. And I mean, they literally have it to where people park their cars there in front of the Pep Boys waiting for repair in the morning. It's called the drop-off. It's called the early bird. Hell, you can go to car dealerships and do that, because a lot of the car dealerships, they have the repair bay. Folks have to bring their vehicle off, they drop it off there in the morning, and then the repair guys come up and fix it. So that's definitely an option for you guys to consider. Just wanted to bless you guys with those, just some different benefits that you can think of. Some places that I really would say you guys will want to avoid, that I've seen people parking at in the past and it causes issues: banks. Stay away from a bank. A bank is the most protected place in America. I mean, on just the appearance of someone being untoward, the police are called on speed dial, and they come out there fast as lightning, and that's just an issue you don't want to even go in. As a matter of fact, if a plaza has a bank in it, stay clear of there. That's just not something you want to do. People are very vigilant when it comes to their money. What are some other places that I would say you might want to consider avoiding? Construction sites. If there's construction going on, 9 times out of 10 they've paid for security to be there. That they don't want people around there while they're being built. And as a matter of fact, if you are found trespassing on a construction site, that's a serious offense. I mean, not as serious as murder or, you know, some of the other violent things, but you could be facing some time. So if you see construction and people are putting on new materials, stay away from there. Now, you could park down the road from it, things of that nature, but if people have their equipment and their heavy duty stuff there, you don't want to get up in that. You just want to steer clear of that there. And one last place that you really want to try to avoid is a school. Again, you got to think about, if people care about the things that are going on at that facility, since September 11th, their vigilance is going to be high. They're going to be concerned about things. And they're going to be like, you know what, we need to watch this place. A school is definitely something that is watched religiously. And you can avoid a school, definitely. Now, down the road from a school, or if you want to be parked on the outside, that's something. But parking inside of a school parking lot, I know it's big, I know it's empty, I know it's enticing. That's a really quick way to have a policeman on the outside of your van, knocking on the door going, hey, what's up? Now you got a story to tell. And you can't say, I didn't know this was a school, officer. So that's my video for today. Man, I smell cinnamon buns, so I'm gonna be signing off. Again, it's Miami Mike 247, host of the Future Van Lodgers of America show. Appreciate you guys' support. Please continue to watch. Please comment in the comments below. Please like, please subscribe, and please share these videos. We appreciate you guys so much. Go Dolphins. Football Sunday. I'm walking at Sawgrass Mills. Excuse me, not Sawgrass. That's back home. Ontario Mills Mall. Coming up on the weekend. The finality of the weekend. We appreciate you guys. There's Wetzel's Pretzels. I'm about to get a pretzel. See you guys. Bye.